everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have my May Book of the Month unboxing. I was so excited to see this on my doorstep. This has been like one of the worst weeks I've had probably in years. So I am so excited to escape with some of these books this weekend. So here we go, let's check it out and see what's inside. All right, here is a look at my items. The first item on top is something brand new for Book of the Month. This is a literary magazine that they put together. It includes 7 short stories, and this one is called Volume 0. Here's a closer look. It is paperback. The cover is a thin plastic. The names of the short stories are on the front, and the authors are on the back. And Book of the Month claims that these stories are going to be dark, edgy, and strange. So stay tuned next month for a review of this magazine. Here's my May Book of the Month choice. This is called Real Americans by Rachel Khong. This one is a literary fiction, and the short take is epic and immersive. This big-hearted family saga tackles important questions of inheritance, destiny, and forgiveness. The other choices for May are a crime fiction called Middletide by Sarah Crouch, a fantasy, 5 Broken Blades by Mai Corland, a sci-fi, The Ministry of Time by Kayleon Bradley, a mystery, The Return of Emily Black by Amiko Jean, and a romance, The Paradise Problem by Christina Lauren. I also added one add-on this month. This is a historical fiction, Rules of Civility by Amor, Towles. I ordered this one because last month I read his book of short stories, and one of his stories featured the character in this book. So I cannot wait to read more about her. And this is one of my favorite authors. Everything I've read by him, I've absolutely loved. So I cannot wait to start this one. At the bottom of the box, we have this month's bookmark, emotional support bookmark. Oh my goodness, this one is perfect for this week. Also want to go over my April books. My favorite book from April is Table for Two, and this is the book of short stories I was telling you about. I absolutely love this. I loved the short story format, but I just love his writings. I love his stories. A lot of these stories had the theme of the long-term consequences from a short-term encounter. This book has 6 short stories, and then it has one additional story that follows the character Eve from Rules of Civility, and all of them were amazing. Again, I highly, highly recommend this book. The next book I read was The Husbands, and this was about a woman. She had been in the dating world. Her addict turned into a magic addict where one day a man came down the ladder and he was magically her husband. But then she realized if she didn't like him, she could send him back up the ladder and a new husband would come out of the attic. So this was a kind of a quirky read. I didn't love it, but I did love the theme at the end. So if you want something light and fun to read at the beach or the pool, you may like The Husbands. The last book was Anita de Monte Laughs Last. I'm kind of torn on this one. This one was such a struggle for me to get through. It was such a slow read. And there were many times I just wanted to put it down and not finish it. But I did. I made it through the end. And I loved, I think about the last 100 pages were really good. Those moved super fast. This book was based on the artist Ana Mendieta, but she is not mentioned at all. But again, there's such a parallel between her and Anita. So again, I'm torn. I didn't love it. I struggled through it, but the theme was beautiful. So I don't know. That was everything in my May Book of the Month box. If you're interested in trying Book of the Month, I will have a coupon code in the description below. So be sure to check that out. And again, I've been doing Book of the Month for years now. So if you have any questions, let me know those as well. And that's it. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe.